Hi, my name is Paula, and today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate berry yogurt mousse cake. First, you have to make your chocolate sponge cake batter. First, in a medium-sized bowl, add 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Then add 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. 1/4 plus 1/4 mix 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Now you add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon salt. Now mix the dry ingredients together until combined. In a large bowl, add and crack 6 large eggs at room temperature. Then add 2/3 cup of white granulated sugar into the eggs. And add 2 teaspoons of peanut butter extract. And then, if you like, add 1/2 teaspoon of dark chocolate extract. Now beat all the ingredients together until the mixture is nice and thick and foamy, and the mixture has a pale yellow color. The egg mixture is nice and thick and foamy, and the mixture has a pale yellow color. Now add the all-purpose flour mixture into the sponge cake batter and beat it into it until well combined. Make the chocolate sponge cake batter. Add and divide and pour the chocolate sponge cake batter into 2 8-inch greased square foam pans with a sheet of parchment paper. Now place the chocolate sponge cakes into a preheated 350-degree oven and bake them for 8 to 10 minutes. Remove the chocolate sponge cakes after the oven after baking at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. And let them cool for 1 hour. Now you can make your yogurt mousse frosting mixture. First, in a large bowl, add 2 pounds of Greek plain yogurt at room temperature. You add 2 cups of caffeine sugar into the yogurt. Then, if you like, add just a tiny little sprinkle of salt, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter extract. Now beat these ingredients together until combined. In a small pot, add 2 packages of unflavored gelatin and 4 tablespoons of cold water. Now stir them together until the gelatin has dissolved into the water. And let it soak up for 5 to 10 minutes. Now stir the gelatin mixture until it gets nicely liquid and fluid again. Pour the melted gelatin mixture into a yogurt mixture. and beat it into a dough combined. Now add 4 cups of cold heavy whipped cream into yogurt mixture into swallowed stiff peaks. Beat into it until stiff peaks form. I made the yogurt mousse frosting and it had stiff peaks. Now add a quarter of the yogurt mousse frosting on top of the bottom layer of chocolate sponge cake. Spread around that as heavy as possible. Then add some fresh berries on top of the bottom layer of the cake. And the fourth and the last layer of chocolate sponge cake on top. And add the last of the yogurt mousse frosting on top. Spread around that as safely as possible. Place the cake into the refrigerator to chill for 4 to 6 hours. And finally, add some more fresh berries on top of the chocolate berry yogurt mousse cake for garnish. Here's the final presentation of the chocolate berry yogurt mousse cake. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.